need not be, but if it does not come, just mention too. Yes.
It's a very year-old matter, you know.
What
happened, your lordship, the petitioner challenging since 2009, before the tribunal, your lordship.
Call it 22nd of September. Okay.
Grateful, your lordship.
Item 46.
Well, here,
Yes.
an advertisement was floated for appointment of teachers to the secondary school. My lord may kindly now turn to the advertisement for a moment.
What is your prayer?
My lord, I have prepared in this way, if your lordship will permit, I'll just
Let us read the prayer, then we can go.
My lord, I have prayed. Here what has happened, my lord? There were post of 1896
Selection procedure as presented.
When I prayed for washing of the
While the preliminary result of preliminary examination, the director of the parties to conduct separate preliminary examination, which will be published separate selection list. Yes, sir.
my lord, may kindly turn to Annexure 1.
Another one.
My lord, here what had happened, my lord, total 1896 posts were advertised to fill up in TGT Arts.
1896.
My lord, at page 17. My lord, first serial, TGT Arts, 1984. Thereafter, my lord, after the advertisement, they issued a corrigendum. The corrigendum, Annexure 2, page 32, wherein they took out 25% of those TGT Arts teachers to have TGT ODIA. From the 1894 seats, 25% was taken out. My lord will kindly see at
They became 1488.
yes. My lord, 496 seats. That below your lordship will see.
Correct.
My lord, your now lordship may kindly turn to the advertisement for a moment. Qualification, which was there in the advertisement.
Annexure 1.
Yes.
Page number 15.
Yes. My lord may see the advertisement.
And page number.
My lord, page number 20. My lord, may I read it as a whole for assisting your lordships properly? TGT Arts, Bachelor degree in Arts, Commerce or Shastri, Sanskrit degree from a recognized university with 2 school subjects. School subjects as defined in the proviso hereunder from recognized university having 50% mark in aggregate, 45% of subjects relevant. Bachelor in Education, B.
And Bachelor in Education.
Yes. 3-year integrated BEd, MEd from any NCTE recognized institution. Or 4-year integrated BA BD from NCTE recognized institution on the 2 school subjects such and such 50%. Provided that in case the candidate must have passed the bachelor degree from any 2 schools, subjects offered as pass, honors, elective, optional, compulsory, foundation subject out of the following: English, ODIAs, Hindi, Sanskrit, history, geography, economics, political science, Indian economy, landmark in Indian history, Indian geography, Indian business economics, and communicative English. This was the criteria.
What is this provided?
Along with, your lordship may kindly turn to page 20.
I have not understood this. What is the proviso?
Provided that in case the candidates must have passed bachelor's degree with any 2 school subjects.
Must have means? Must be to be removed or what? They must have, but they have not.
No, they have to pass this.
Because there is a chance of happening.
Here what has happened?
So it must be in any case the candidate having bachelor's degree with any 2 school subject. That
Yes. Now your lordship may kindly see page 23. Paragraph 6. The candidate The candidate must have passed Odisha Secondary School Teacher Eligibility Test, that is OSSTET, in concerned category, concerned subject, conducted by Board of Secondary Education Odisha. So this was also a part that along with that, this should be done. Graduation, BS, B.Ed and OSTT.
Yes.
Am I clear, man?
Yes. This is additional qualification.
This is a mandatory requirement.
That's what.
Yes.
Additional.
Additional.
It may be mandatory.
What happened, madam? After the seats was created, they carved out a corrigendum, annexure 2. Bring out 25% of those posts and create a TGT ODIA post. Trained graduate teachers of Odisha, ODIA medium. ODIA language. Your Lordship may now see the qualification of TGT ODIA. That is at page 34.
24.
TGT ODIA. Last, madam.
Minimum educational qualification.
Yes. Bachelor's degree in arts with ODIA as a subject in honors, pass, elective with minimum 200 marks, excluding compulsory ODIA subjects. Because ODIA subject is compulsory here.
That will not be sufficient.
No. From any recognized university with at least 50% mark in aggregate and BEd with such and such from any NCPE recognized institution.
Yeah.
3 years BEd is not available in Odisha.
In Odisha, it is not available.
Yes. Now your Lordship may kindly turn to the next page at page 35. 4-year integrated BA BEd from OR. This is OR is there, madam. At the top, your Lordship will see. I read the qualification, then OR. 4-year integrated BA BEd from any NCTE recognized institution with ODIA as a subject in honors, pass, elective with merit. Then with as at certain equivalence in bachelors of education in special subject, that is Hindi, Sanskrit, Shiksha Shastri, Telugu, Urdu, special any other special subject shall not be allowed for the course of TGT ODIA.
Equivalence is not possible.
And in this
Yes.
TGT ODIA, OSTT exam is not there. So my humble submission before your Lordship that this creation by a corrigendum is ipso facto illegal, because that condition in paragraph 6 on the first advertisement, clause 6, that he has to pass OSTT examination cannot be here, because there is no such examination for TGT ODIA. The very issuance of corrigendum, bringing out 20% seats from the secondary school advertised, is itself wrong.
Why?
Because in the counter they have stated this fact. My Lord may kindly see the counter filed by OSSC, Odisha Staff Selection Committee.
Which paragraph?
Before activation of online application, the Director of Secondary Education RA by their letter number such and such had intimated that School and Mass Education Department OP number 1 has decided to earmark 25% out of TGT Arts post as TGT ODIA post. That is 496 post out of 1984 TGT Arts post. The RA further requested to create provision for inviting application for TGT ODIA through online without providing any detailed criteria for TGT ODIA. Based on the above instruction, the Commission published a notice regarding postponing the date of inviting online application. They take up their hands, madam. They said, as details are not there, We are postponing. Now what has happened? Madam? This TGT arts person who have applied for TGT, they were given option of applying in both the categories, TGT arts and TGT ODIA. Suppose a person gets highest in TGT ODIA, in TGT arts, he gets an automatic entry in TGT ODIA. Because it's a combined examination, one paper was there. And by that process, what he does, madam, he blocks one person from entering into the frame. Those are only TGT ODIA, they cannot enter into the arena of consideration. If they would have made two papers, bifurcated them, then matter would have been different, madam. Here, state has not whispered a single word by filing any counter.
But it is state which directed year of 25.
It has done it. So state has to justify on what basis they did it.
OPSC will say we are following what the state has done.
So OPSC now puts their hands back saying that, sir, it is not there. So how can we do?
At least OPSC ought to have written to the state, but by virtue of your decision, all these problems will crop up. Unless you do a comprehensive decision, it is very difficult to implement this.
My lord, in this case, my lord, the argument of my lord senior, my lord, actually it has been presented in a manner, my lord, it is not in the prayer. However, my lord, because we have filed on counter, just to give the factual backdrop, my lord, this case. First advertisement was issued on the basis of the requisition what we have received from the department, ma'am. Later on,
You received the corrigendum. Addendum.
Yes, ma'am. Later on, a decision was taken by the state, my lord. That is annexed on E by 2 our counter at note 42.
Therefore, state has to answer that, not you. The problem which otherwise, one candidate is blocked permanently because of this addendum.
Only one submission, madam,
Yeah.
in this case. After this addendum, a corrigendum was issued, a new notification, a subsequent notification advertisement was issued, reclassifying the post from TGT Arts, an independent category TGT ODIA was indicated. Thereafter, the petitioner applied for the post. And after participating in the selection process, when he got unsuccessful, thereafter he had applied.
My lord, there are judgments of the Honorable Appeals Court. My lord knows that I need not place it.
Not yet completed, my lord. Only one more submission, my lord, with your lordship's permission. Now, my lord, it has already been presented before lordship the prayer. Nowhere there is a whisper in that particular prayer saying that, my lord, categorizing a particular portion, that is 25% of the post
Is bad.
of the TGT ODIA, that is bad. There is no decision of the government is not on the challenge. It is the only decision of the OSSC to prepare two separate lists for the TGT ODIA and the TGT Arts. That is on the challenge. So, who appeared in the selection process and could not succeed in that particular shortlisting process after appearing in the examination, now she is before your lordship saying all these things.
You participated in the process.
Yes.
And you failed.
Yes.
Thereafter, you are turning around.
Yes.
How?
My lord, there are judgments of this Honorable Court, of the Honorable Appeals Court, which says, suppose I challenge that. It is not mandatory that I accept it. When the anomaly is there, my lord, a person is deprived. Your lordship may kindly see that judgment. It's a judgment again.
No, you should have at least pointed out. I will participate to reserving my right to challenge.
My lord, mere participation does not ipso facto debar me from approaching not the doors of
But
justice.
generally,
That is the view of the Honorable Appeals Court. Your lordship may kindly see this.
no. The general rule is,
Yes.
throughout
Yes.
for half a century in
Yes.
jurisprudence
Yes.
is, once you participate,
Yes.
you cannot turn around and take challenge.
Yes.
Especially having lost.
Yes. My lord, that was the point where Honorable Appeals Court decided this judgment. My lord may kindly turn from paragraph 17. Reference, they do. Major Mita Sahai, Dr. Major Mita Sahai versus State of Bihar. Malab ne kindly see paragraph 17. It is well settled that the
Manish, then go to next.
yes.
The underlying objective of this.
Underlying objective of this principle is to prevent candidates from trying another shot at consideration and to avoid an impasse wherein every disgruntled candidate having failed this election challenges it in the hope of getting a second chance. However, we must differentiate from this principle insofar as candidate by agreeing to participate in this election process only accept the prescribed procedure, not its illegality in it. In a situation where a candidate alleges misconstruction of statutory discriminating consequences arising therefrom, the same cannot be condoned merely because a candidate has part taken in it. The constitutional scheme is sacrosanct and its violation in any manner is impermissible. In fact, a candidate may not have locus to assail the incurable illegality or derogation of the provisions of the Constitution unless he or she participates in the selection process.
Now, had you succeeded,
Yes.
would you have come here?
Yes. No.
You would not have come here at all.
No. Your question is your Lord.
So, after having lost the battle,
Yes.
you are here.
Why I am here?
Challenging the battle I said.
Yes, why I am here? The question is, your Lordship may see. By this process, your Lordship may kindly visualize this situation. That TGT Acts candidate who will get the highest will automatically qualify for TGT ODIA. And ultimately, when the final stage comes, there will be a huge vacancy. And the persons who could have been eligible for the post will be out of the fray. After 6 years, this advertisement has been issued. The influx of 6 years, my lord, many candidates have become overaged. It's a government appointment. After 5 to 6 years, they make one advertisement. And with this anomaly, my lord, intend to discard many intending persons.
But that ground you have not taken up in the.
No, that we have taken in the prayer, if your Lordship may kindly see.
Yes.
I have prayed.
That prayer also. But
Yes.
prayer ground should be made modified grounds. They exclude particular people.
After receiving the counsel, I have filed it. We have taken and we have also given in the rejoinder that this is the problem.
Why? How government will be benefited by excluding a set of people?
Yes. When your Lordship may kindly see one thing.
Indeterminate. Government will not be knowing who is what.
No. Your Lordship may see other aspect. What will happen normally? When a pupil passes a school, enters the college.
Anyway, this requires counter from the
Yes.
brother G. Counter is required. Generally, we will not direct the government to file the counter. But in matters like this, there is some warrant for requesting the government to file the counter.
Will file one?
Yeah. Because on technical grounds, there is some practical problem now. Because of addendum, the practical problem has arisen. And many who otherwise would have been entitled to selections, they are blocked. And these are not periodic. There is another problem is, periodically you do not take up recruitment process at all. You wait till many thousands of people become yes-barred. Then one fine day you will issue the notification. All these people will lose. And you do not make a provision saying, all these years we could not issue notification. Therefore, for these years will be minus while computing the age of the candidates. Even that fairness you are not showing. You do not many thousands of candidates who are otherwise maybe board mates, first rankers, maybe more meritorious, who are hoping that one fine day government will issue notification. They will be rendered ineligible.
There is a rule for relaxation of age of 1989, upper age limit.
But this you are not
That portion, section 2 has been deleted in the year 2011.
Then that amounts to a greater injustice. What should happen to those? Because you cannot prevent, we can't give interim order staying the aging. Unfortunately, we cannot issue any interim order against Brahma that the aging process should be halted. That's not possible.
Your Honor, there is a relaxation up to the age of 38 years.
Age of 38. Which
32, my lord. Now it has been made 42.
42.
In the present scenario, my lord, now the rule has
Age is 42, it is amended.
I mean,
Upper age limit.
Upper age limit is 42.
42.
there is a statutory rule, my lord.
Correct.
To that extent, my lord, government has relaxed that particular rule, my lord. Now,
To that extent, hardship is mitigated. Is your
in 42. But in the present advertisement, when it was issued,
It was
at that time, my lord, it was taking into consideration the number of years the advertisement could not be made, but it has been made 38. It is a 10 or 16 of the advertisement.
which would be 32.
32.
32. That
It was extended.
that aspect is taken care of. Then I start correcting.
Government has actually taken a decision to that extent and accordingly made a requisition to us, my lord, and we have
Done by.
issued.
Then I stand corrected.
My lord, page 16 your lordship may kindly handle.
Para?
Page
16
16,
para D, my lord, the first line.
top of the
Where it is mentioned.
prescribed age limit.
Prescribed age limit for post is 21 years to 38 years.
21.
21 likha hai.
21 years.
21 years to
Yes,
38
that's
years
all.
as on 1/1/24 with usual age relaxation SC, ST, SC,
No, otherwise 32 years.
32 years.
He is right in correcting me. Because they have said, instead of 32, it will be 31 years.
Correct.
That period is covered.
Correct.
So anyway, that will not be an issue. But your counter is expected.
Will give my lord. School department.
Whether this is finalized or not.
Yes, sir.
Process is finalized.
No, my lord, because there is
There is an interim order by your lordship.
Interim order should continue. Call this matter on 24th of September. First of April, then interim order to continue.
46.
Yes.
Here what will happen, your lordship mechanism? The person who gets the highest in TGT Arts gets an automatic entry in TGT ODIA. By that manner, if TGT ODIA would have been different, then it would have been a separate type of separate list, separate candidate. I was given option of two categories. I opted for two, and once I get highest, I get automatically in the second. So I block another person's entry.
In cottage.
It would have been an independent procedure.
Let us see. No parallel of this kind of how courts have treated this issue.
judgment of the year actually judgment, I could not place it, my lord.
There was judgment.
No, there are judgments also, my lord. We have also discussed in our counter that in fact the chances of even getting considered or being selected, that has also not been prejudiced, madam. Reason being, we are not actually taking 1:1. We are actually taking into consideration 1:5. Even the petitioner could not succeed within 1:5 even.
But that will not answer the point which he is raising.
But that is what my lord, he is precisely making a submission that selected in TGT ODIA because there is a clause available in the advertisement itself that he has two options. He has the option to give two posts.
Yes.
And accordingly, he has opted for TGT Arts. So the same roll number, my lord. He has annexed a select list of two categories, preliminary research, select list of two categories. There he is making a submission that about 600 some odd persons who are figuring in one set of selected candidates, they are also duplicating in the other semi-candidate. That is the reason for which some more person would have come had there been not an option of giving the second two persons, two sets of posts. Our submission that is a condition in the advertisement itself that a person has the right to apply for post. And accordingly, whoever has opted for this cell, accordingly his name has been considered. Now, hypothetical matter, if X has applied for TGT Arts and TGT ODIA, and because of his good mark, he is figuring with TGT ODIA, can we say that your name will not be figured within the TGT ODIA? That we cannot say. So his name is obviously also occurring in TGT ODIA figure. Now he is making a submission that because his name is also available in both the categories. So actually I am deprived of getting it.
May not be correct at all.
That is what my lord, our submission.
My lord, one thing, your lordship. With due respect to my land senior.
Anyway, what we say is to reserve some argument so that government satisfy the objection.
Your lordship, kindly note this in your lordships. I know your lordship very sharp memory. Your lordship, kindly note.
Have that.
What will happen now? This person gave in one paper, they gave examination, they gave in arts, they qualified in ODIA. Now what will happen, Mano? These advertisement, what they have mentioned the criteria, where they will make the verify the records. They will verify the record when the final selection is made. If selection, this what I demonstrated before the lordship, such examination is not there in Odisha. They will discard everybody. There will be vacant post. Now, when a pupil joins a college, at the threshold his credentials are verified. Why not verify the credentials at the threshold? Why they wait for the last one? When a person has run up to 300 meters, in 400, when he's running the next 100 meters, they say, sir, wait. Your shoes are not there. You are not there holding the baton. Is it a way to deprive persons from getting jobs?
Let us see. There are some points which is highlighting. Suppose a particular degree is not available at all. The one which you have prescribed. Such courses are not available at all. Where they should go.
My lord.
That aspect is also there.
Yes, I will take care of in the next counter.
You just look in. There are English judgments which say an impossibility of performance should be treated either as having been waived or as having been complied with. In fact, Maxwell on interpretation of statutes refers to that maxim which he has borrowed from Brooke's legal maxims. I don't remember that Latin maxim. Impossibility of performance. Just look in.
My lord, I will take care of.
Great.
Item 47.